everybody. I want you to take a moment to just sit back and listen to what I'm saying. I know that MAT, medically assisted treatment, is very judged in the community. And I know that I might not be a medical doctor, but I am dually certified. And I'm now going to Wisconsin and studying actively to get 2 separate new certifications so I can, under my maiden name, perform in this state. And not just in areas that are out of state and under my protected name due to everything going on in my life. That aside, MAT is something that is very looked down upon often, and it's because so many people don't do it correctly, and so many people have a stigma behind it. They see medically assisted treatment as the medicine is what's making you okay, and that you wouldn't be alright without it, you wouldn't be a good person without it, you wouldn't be able to do the good you're doing without it. And it is what makes you kind of complete, essentially. It's what's doing everything for you. And so people get that in their mind, and they get this sense of, well, I am doing better, so I want to get off the medication, or I won't get on the medication because I don't need it, period. I'm going to find a way without it. And I want to give an analogy, in a sense, first. If you were driving down this road with me and all of a sudden the fog hit and it was so bad you couldn't see the cars in front of you, you couldn't see behind you, you couldn't see around you. It's foggy. You still have your ability to drive. You still know everything that you knew a moment ago. You still can handle the car. You still can have all of your logic, your reasoning, everything that you had 2 seconds ago, you still have it. It's just harder to see because it's foggy. Would you, if you had the ability to snap your fingers and get rid of that fog, would you do it? Or would you say, nah, I'm just going to risk hitting all the other cars or driving off the road because I can't see the turns. I'm just going to keep the fog in front of me. What would you do? The medical assisted treatment is not making you be a good person. It can't make you be a good person. It can't make you work hard. It is just getting rid of the fog. Whatever your fog may be, your fog could be addiction. It could be that constant thought of wanting to use, and those sick feelings of wanting to relapse, that constant thought of your legs are just restless and your mind's running. It gets rid of those feelings, for me at least. And I'm on a dose that's not very helpful for me because I'm getting off of it currently because of other side effects. I need to get off of the medication I'm on right now and lower down. It's not helping me much at all anymore. And I was so thankful for what it used to do. And I miss it so much. I miss that help from the fog. I can't wait to get fully off this so I can get some help in other ways. And I'm thankful for my migraine medication, and I'm thankful for my PTSD medication, PTSD nightmare medication, because it does still help with the fog. You could take something like schizophrenia, for example, where you're having so many thoughts and so many things. Let's go schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, just not just name one thing. Name 2 very different things. The medication, so these people who are diagnosed with these issues, they'll take medication and then they're doing better, so they will often stop taking it because, oh, well, it's not the medication, I'm doing better, I got more on track, and now I can do this. Yes, you can do it. You can stay doing well, but the medication is keeping the fog away. Now, the fog can go away for people, and they still don't get up and do right. They still don't get up and be an active member of the community. They still don't get up and support their families or become a good parent or a good friend. They still don't get up and go to work. There's many people who, even with the fog gone, are selfish and mean and not good people. The fog lifting does not make you a good person or a bad person. The fog lifting does not make you do good things. It doesn't make you focused on good things. It just makes life a lot more livable, and it makes you a lot more clear-minded. It gets things in perspective for you. What you do with that perspective is up to you. Don't ever discredit yourself just because a medication helps you to be focused. There's nothing wrong with that focus. I have for many, many, many years have been on medication for getting rid of my brain fog with addiction issues, and I've hated that I feel afraid to ask for other help. Every time I would take not over the counter, but would take like a friend's prescription for Vyvanse or Adderall or Ritalin, I would get the best sleep and rest in my life, and I would be able to just focus calmly, or like I said, completely sleep and rest and be relaxed and happy throughout the day, and it would be the best feeling in the entire world, because I could actually really just calm down. And I've brought it up, and when I brought it up many years ago, I was not that long on MAT for the addiction issues, and now, I mean, that was almost 11 years ago. So when I went to Rogers to get clean and cold turkeyed it and stayed clean and did a good job and whatever, it was a long time ago that I did that. And it was maybe a year in that I brought that up, and yeah, a year's great, but it wasn't super long. So I always kind of, and still do, suffer with that. Those are medications that I would love to be able to get on, but I can't because of some of the programs I'm in and some of the studying I'm doing, and etc. I would be terrified to lose a lot of the progress I've made just to ask for help with some other fog I have, so I can get better rest because I barely sleep, or whatever else it may be. Focus, because sometimes I dive so deep into certain things and get so carried away focusing and needing to study and learn so much about these things that I get into that it's like I don't even know how to explain it. It would just be so nice to relax sometimes, and my brain can never relax. I'm not a hyper person at all. I'm very laid back and very calm, but I have a constant need for knowledge and thirst for learning and understanding that it's very hard to calm down in that sense. My point in saying all this and being vulnerable with being honest with myself as well, and my own personal hardships, is that it isn't the way a lot of media portrays it. It isn't this issue where you have to credit medication 100% for everything that you do and all of these wonderful things that you accomplish, or it's nothing. You got to get off it fully and get away from it and stay away from it, or you have to 100% credit it and it's everything. That's not the case. It's still you. It's still your heart. It's still your accomplishments. It's just simply making it a little bit less bumpy of a ride. You cannot possibly know what path to take when you can't see the path in front of you. You can't. It's just impossible. And you're good people, especially if you're considering and open-minded to learning and listening, and you're here today. You're taking that first step of interest, and you're trying. I'm proud of you for that, and I know that you one day will be proud of yourself too. And whether you take this journey with me and take a ride with me, and through videos, or maybe one day through counseling together, and you talk to me personally, or you talk to a different counselor, or whatever it may be, I know one day that you'll be able to get on with this journey and get to where you need to be. And I hope that I can, whether it's just through this video or through future endeavors speaking together, or advice, that I can lead you in a decent direction one day. I hope that I can be a help somehow, because I think everybody deserves that shot. And you're taking the first step by being here and by being willing to listen and sitting down and just taking this ride with me. It's a new approach to a video, but I'm really hoping that at least somebody sits down and joins the ride. I hope you have a really good day, and I really do care about every one of you. I'm not saying that to be cheesy or corny. This job has really saved my life. It's given me purpose and meaning and reason, and I can't do this job without you guys. So, thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day, and stay focused.